Hi, welcome to another episode of Maverick and Dempsey's Rundown. All right. Been a little while. Been busy with some holiday stuff. Yeah, get him out of there. All right. It's a dog. Okay, so we're going to jump right into it, right? Jump right into the NFL news and all the ongoings going on. All right, let's start with the Rams, the Super Bowl champions from last year's. They're garbage. They're absolute garbage. They've been eliminated. They've been eliminated from contention. They will not make it to the playoffs. They have Baker Mayfield, who looked good the other night. He looks like he's going to be a capable backup. I guess him and Stafford may battle when Stafford comes back from injury. But the Rams are that one-hit wonder. They're Chumbawamba. All right, they just didn't cut it this year. They were one and done. And I don't think we're going to be here with a lack of draft picks, an aging quarterback, a backup who's already failed on two teams. I think the Rams. It's over for the time being. And she has a guy in school that likes the Rams, thinks they're the cat's pajamas, but I think he's going to suffer from some losing seasons for the next few years.
Loser.
There you go. Harsh words from a little girl. All right, Eagles. At one time, the hottest team in the NFL, and now Jalen Hurts, their quarterback, is injured. It doesn't look like it's going to be a bad injury. He could return this weekend against the Saints. But they had Gardner Minshew step up this past weekend against the Cowboys. He's a very capable backup. I like him. He's a good dude, fun. And I think he should be a starting quarterback somewhere, certainly better than some of the starting quarterbacks. But they fell to the Cowboys. The Cowboys are a good team. I wouldn't say a great team. I think they're going to be maybe one or two games in the playoffs, and then they're out. I don't think we're going to see them in a Super Bowl, and probably not even in an NFC Championship if I had to bet on it. But the Eagles look good even with Gardner Minshew. But if Jalen Hurts comes back, I think they're still capable of making it to the NFC Championship. I think that's where the Cinderella story is going to stop for them. San Francisco 49ers look good no matter who's at quarterback, apparently. They were my pick to go to the Super Bowl or at least the NFC Championship with Jimmy Garoppolo. But now you got Brock Purdy, and he's looking really good right now. But San Francisco is just such a great team with such a strong defense that it looks like whoever's going to be at quarterback, they're gonna be able to take you to a bunch of wins. I mean, they got literally Mr. Relevant, and he's proven to be anything but that, leading them to victory after victory. All right, we have the Chiefs. The Chiefs, you know what? Look, the Chiefs are great. They got some good guys on their team. They seem to be some good dudes. You know, using an old J.J. Watt thing. We're some good dudes. But they're just boring, so I don't really want to talk about them. Chiefs are good. How good are they? I think they're good enough to make it to the AFC Championship again. I don't think they're going to go to the Super Bowl. I think somebody's going to stop them. I think it's going to be the Bills or the Bengals in the AFC. But they look good. Everybody's picking them now like they were picking the Bengals a couple months ago. The Bills a couple months ago. Now they've all jumped ship on the Bills, and they've jumped onto the Bengals, onto the Chiefs bandwagon. But I'm staying on the Bengals bandwagon. Maybe that's why I got Bengals on my mind. I'm still with the Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to the AFC Championship. Will they go to the Super Bowl? I don't know. I'm not betting against Joey B. They went there last year, and I was betting on them. I'm going to bet on them again this year. I think they are going to go all the way this time to the Super Bowl. And honestly, I mean, I'm going to see how the playoffs shake out, but I think they can win it this time. All right, the Bills. Let's go to the Bills in the AFC. The Bills were that team that everybody was on their bandwagon. I was not. I said I think the Bills are going to be a really good team, but I don't think they're going to go all the way to Super Bowl. I thought it's one of those things when everybody's saying up, you know, somebody's got to say down. And I think the Bills are a great team, but I don't feel anything special from them. I don't feel like they're the team. And it's not because people stopped talking about them, because I didn't feel they were special when people were talking about them. There's something about the Bills. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's the inexperience of Josh Allen. I don't know, but I just don't see them going all the way. The Packers are heating up at the right time. Aaron Rodgers is looking good, as he, tends to do in the latter part of the season. How far will the Packers go? Are they good enough to get into the playoffs? Yes. Are they good enough to go far in the playoffs? No. I think they're going to falter at some point. The Panthers, the Panthers and the Bucks. That's what's coming down to. Although the Saints are showing some life, but the Panthers and the Bucks is looking like that's the NFC South battle right there, and it's kind of a sad battle, kind of a pathetic battle of two losing teams. I think I don't want to bet against Brady, but at the same time, I don't want to bet on the Bucks because they've been so terrible lately. But I do think the Bucks are going to win the next two games. I think they are going to make it to the playoffs. And they're going to host a game by winning their division. And I'm going to see what happens there. I don't really want to make any predictions on that one. Tom Brady, will he stay with the Bucks next year, or will he go to a new team? I don't know. I don't want to make that kind of call. I don't think he's going to retire. I don't have a pick of where he would go. Everybody wants to say San Francisco or maybe even the Raiders. Why would he want to go with the Raiders? They're in a competitive division, and they don't have a proven coach. They got an old buddy of Tom's, but, I mean, he's not a proven coach. It's a difficult division. Would he want to go to the 49ers? 49ers, less difficult division, especially with the Rams looking like doo-doo right now, and the Seahawks. The Seahawks they were one of those that was hot early, and they looked sad and pathetic late. So San Francisco's a possibility. Could he go to Miami? Miami, Tua doesn't look like he's going to be as much. I don't know. I think he's going to shock some people. I think Brady's I think he's going to stay with the Bucks, or I think he might go to Miami. His ex-wife and his kids are in Florida. I think that's where he's going to go. I think it's going to be kind of a letdown to a lot of people who are talking up other teams. But the Dolphins are a good team, and I think Brady would make a huge difference there. So I think it's going to be Dolphins or Bucks. All right. Cowboys, I'm not going to talk about you too much because everybody else does. I think you're a good team. I mentioned you earlier, but you're a good team, not a great team. That's pretty much all I got to say. All right. What commentary you want to make?
Yeah.
All right. Ain't getting much from her. College football, I'll throw out a pick real quick. I'm not a huge college football guy, so I don't have a lot to say about it. I like LSU. I think they're going to handle Purdue. I don't think that's going to be a problem. And I think LSU is going to be one of the teams to beat next year. With Brian Kelly getting another year and Jaden Daniels getting another year, I think they're going to be more seasoned and have more behind them to make a run. This year, I'm going to go out on a slight limb, and I'm going to say Michigan. I think Michigan's going to take it in the playoffs. I think they're going to handle TCU, and they're going to meet Georgia in the final game in the championship. And I'm not betting against Jim Harbaugh. He beat Ohio State the last 2 years, something they said he couldn't do. Now they're saying he can't win the championship. I think Jim Harbaugh is going to prove me right. I think this year, Michigan Wolverines are going to be the college football champions. Any other storylines you can think of? Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's the rundown. We will come back with some more NFL as the season is getting near end and it's starting to heat up. We only got a couple weeks left, and then we start the playoffs. We're definitely gonna be talking about it a little more. I'm gonna be making us post more because we don't post enough. And then we also will have a Christmas podcast coming up because you know us if you've been a fan for a long time or a little while, and you know that we love our Christmas rundowns. So we're gonna be doing that too. We love our holiday films. All right, peace.